Hello you out there. I have some announcements to make before we get into the video. First things first, the channel's name is gonna change in the future. Once I have that ready, I'm gonna slowly make some changes to the channel, from starting the name, the profile, and the channel art. So you just keep an eye on it. It's just a visual change. The video content will stay the same. I'll just still be making Arknights videos and other related gacha games. So keep an eye on that. Secondly, the channel has reached 80 subscribers. 80. Do you know how many people that is? That's a lot of people if you put in one single room. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I will do my best to deliver you great content and gacha games or whatever. So yeah, let's get into the video. It saddened me to find that there is no video on YouTube that talks about Ceobe's lore. I mean, look at her! She demands attention! So when I was looking for a recipe for honey cakes or honey biscuits, whatever you want to call it, I came across an article that talks about Ceobe's lore and ancient Greek. I was thinking, what else is there to know about her? And surprisingly, there's not much to know about her origins. All we know that she was born in Bolivar, and she had a long journey on foot to get to Rhodes Island for earthy treatment, something along those lines. But there is one thing that we know quite extensively, and that is her connections to ancient Greek mythology. And if you squint at her E2 art, and you can spot that there's a dog with 3 heads in the background. And that should give you an idea of the creature that used as her prototype, that being the Cerberus. Or it could be the 3-headed dog from Harry Potter, but it's still based off the Cerberus anyway. Now, the Cerberus is a multi-headed dog that guards the underworld and prevents the dead from leaving. It is also called Hades Hounds, I think, and some other names that I don't even know. He is the offspring of Typhon and Echidna. Not this Echidna, the other Echidna! In early depictions of Cerberus, he is described as having 3 heads with a bunch of snakes coming out of his body. And some notable siblings of Cerberus includes the Hydra, Orthrus, and Chimera. And the number of Cerberus heads varies. Some say there are 50 of them, some say there are 100, but over time it is simplified to just 3 heads, and the snake features is also start to diminish for practicality reasons. Now, after knowing all this, after knowing a bit of background of the ancient Greek mythology, how does this connect to Arknights? The first one being the multi-headed trait of Cerberus manifests into Ceobe's multicultural weapons. If you look at her weapon rack, I don't know if you have it, but if you take a closer look at her weapon rack, there's like a bajillion amount of weapons on there. I don't think you need that many, Ceobe. Just choose 3 and you'll be good. And even the name of the banner that she came with supports this claim. It's called the 1,000-Headed Arsenal. Second connection to ancient Greek, I think it's pretty significant, is her weapon of choice in combat. She has a spear that kind of looks like a doru, which is a leaf-shaped tip spear. That's a tongue twister to say. And it's a spear used by the Greek military and mainly used for melee combat. But apparently Ceobe just yeeted that thing on the enemies. And in addition to that, Greek soldiers also have Siphos, a mini sword, as a backup for their doru. In Ceobe's case, she has a bunch of knives that she throws at the enemies, because why the heck not? And finally, Ceobe's axe, which plays a very important part in her lore, kind of represents the double axe called Labris. And then the visuals may be different, but I think it kind of served the same purpose. Now, here are some bonus facts about Ceobe that you may just gloss over it. There are a lot of references to number 3s in Ceobe's profile. Her birthday is March 3rd. Her combat experience is 3 years. Her height is 153 centimeters, and she's a 6-star operator. Those 2 numbers are divisible by 3. She has 3 skills with 3 different weapons. Lots of number 3s. Now, the final connection to ancient Greek mythology is honey cakes. Ceobe's favorite food is honey cakes, and it also happens to be Cerberus' favorite food. And honey cakes is used as a way to bribe Cerberus for people who don't have the strength to fight him. Cerberus' weakness is also music, but I'm not sure if Ceobe also has weakness on music too. Should have read into that, but whatever. Now, I'm not going into detail on what ingredients were used because there's a lot of variations to honey cakes if you search up Greek honey cakes on Google. I just want you to know that Ceobe and Cerberus both like sweet foods, specifically honey cakes. Well, that wraps it up for this video. I hope you find these information very useful. If you do, hit the like button. Hit the like button and give it a little push. And I hope that you appreciate Ceobe even more after hearing all this very cool facts. I'll see you in the next one.